I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. The topic of this newsletter is going to be what to do when she says she has a boyfriend. When you ask out a girl and she tells you that she has a boyfriend. Now, this one's a little interesting twist. He says, "Hey Corey, I'm a college student and I recently revealed to a girl that I was interested in her, but I didn't know that she had a boyfriend." I would say, were you revealing interest in telling you how you felt about her because you'd known her for a while, or were you asking her out on a date? Because you don't want to puke up your feelings, "Oh, I love you, you're amazing," because that's the wrong way to go about it, dude. So he says, "Her friend is interested in me, but I don't want her friend. I met and had a conversation with her friend who told me she was taken and I can't have her. She said that they have been dating for 2.5 years, and the girl later confirmed this. The girl, the one he likes, got his number from her friend who I first met, and we have been texting back and forth, but I don't know if she has any interest in me or if she's just playing games. She texted me first, giving me her number, and from her text she playfully asked me if I am interested in her friend, but I say I'm not. And then she says, 'I'm sorry, but I've always been a matchmaker with my friends.' And that tells me that she's happy in a relationship and she's trying to set you up with her friend." And the best way to handle it is just say, "No, I'm not interested in your friend, I'm interested in you. But if things don't work out with your boyfriend, shoot me a call, give me a text. I'd love to get to know you better." It's never a good idea to get involved with a chick that's already got a boyfriend or try to rip off a chick who has a boyfriend, because even if you're successful at it, I mean, think about it. You're able to pull this girl away from her boyfriend and get her to cheat on him with you. It's totally naive of you to think that she won't do the same thing to you. How do I know? I went through that situation myself once. I pulled a girl away from another guy, and even though they were kind of broken up, she was still seeing him and seeing me, and eventually she stopped seeing him altogether. And when things were, I got busy, I got complacent in my relationship, and we weren't getting along that well, and we had a disagreement. She started calling, which I didn't know at the time, she started calling 3 or 4 guys that were just friends and hanging out and going and having drinks with them, because she was getting them lined up in case things didn't work out with her and I. And when we split up, she ended up moving in only a couple of months later with one of those guys that was just a friend. And it really burned my ass, but hey, I deserved it, because I had done the same thing to her, and it was really stupid of me to think that I was going to be different. So that's something that you got to consider. He says, "I didn't understand this, and I tried covertly fishing for answers, and I said not to lead her friend on, and that if she was messing with me, it's all right because she couldn't have me anyway," to which she responded, "Ooh, I don't want you, ha ha ha." The first few days I saw this girl, and I know she was curious about me because she asked others if they knew who I was. I hung out with both girls, and I made them both laugh, and they said they enjoyed my company. Should I leave her alone because she's taken, or is there a chance we could have some potential? Leave her alone and go after women that are single and available, because you're asking for trouble. I mean, think about it this way. How would you feel about a dude hitting on your girlfriend of 2.5 years? You wouldn't like it. It would piss you off, obviously, and it's rude. And like I said before, my brother had a buddy of his when he was in college that was started hooking up with this girl that he was a valet guy, and she was like the hostess at this restaurant. And unbeknownst to him, she had a psychotic ex-boyfriend that was stalking her and trying to get her back. And so one night he goes back to her place, and the ex-boyfriend confronts the two of them, and he pulls out a gun. He blows my brother's friend away, kills him, shoots him dead right there on the spot. And then the guy takes the gun and says, "See what you made me do?" And he points the gun right at his own head, blows his brains out right in front of her. And that's obviously an extreme example, but that's just why you don't want to be fucking with other dudes and chicks, because it's just not a good way to go, because there's so many women out there. And guys that do that over and over again, they're deluding themselves thinking that they'll be different. And a lot of times guys that do that, they're simply trying to avoid a relationship by pursuing women that are unavailable. That's something to think about. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and give me several days to get back to you. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way is to book a paid phone coaching session, and you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. And I will talk to you soon.